My name is Brian Claflin, aka Tennessee Claflin, aka Pre, aka Raised by Trannies. I have like 800 names, so yeah. I come from Salt Lake City, Utah. Actually, I was born in Boise, Idaho, but I grew up in Salt Lake City, Utah. And I am 29 years old. Utah is one of the most beautiful states in, I think, America. I think the best thing about Utah, where I grew up, is just the outdoors, doing things like rock climbing, and I used to go skiing and hiking and mountain biking, and I don't know. I mean, I grew up in the city, so it was like I could walk 15 minutes one direction and be downtown in the city, and 15 minutes the other direction and be up in the mountains or in a canyon, you know, so I think that's the best thing about Utah, is just the natural nature, the beauty of nature. So I came to Berlin for the first time in 2000. Well, for the first time I came in 2000, and I was coming for the Love Parade, and I just remember feeling like this incredible, like, youthful energy, creative energy, and just, it was so fun. Like, I had such a good time. I was like, I want to live here one day. And so then I came back in 2005 while I was living in Istanbul, and I tried to move here, and it lasted about, God, I hitchhiked here from Istanbul actually, and it lasted about a month, and then I ran out of money and I had to go back to America for a while, and then I came back again in 2006 and stayed for 3 months, and then in 2007 I came back and stayed for 6 months, so I was sort of like working my way up to like living here full time. And I've been living here full time since about 2008, I guess, full time. And I don't know, I just came because of the art scene, because of the nightlife, and just it's cheap, and a lot of cool people, a lot of cool creative people are living here, so I wanted to be a part of that. So, what would I do if I was rich? I think I would just travel a lot. I would travel a lot more. Yeah, I would just be a total nomad. I would just travel from city to city and just stay in hotels, and just I would spend the money on experience, things like that I can take with me, not material things, definitely. My best beauty tip, I would say, is candy bra. Oh, men love it. For me, art is just, well, I mean, by definition, it's just expressing yourself, creating something and expressing yourself. But for me, it's like, art is very therapeutic for me. It's something that's very personal, like, everything that I do, it's very personal. It's like an experience, just the experience of doing it. I don't do it for anybody else except for myself, you know? So it's just like, it's very like cathartic. It's like therapy for me. It's like the best form of therapy that's ever really worked for me, you know? Well, for this summer, I think I'm working on a video collaboration with another artist from New York who's doing a residency at HBC. We're gonna just do like just a crazy kind of video of us just dressed up, running around, and it's just going to be just chaos, which is something that should be fun. I'm also doing a music video for my single, Spritz It. And I'm turning my studio into a gallery, or I'm doing a gallery project, which I'm going to ask just all of my artist friends in Berlin just to like make one piece and just do like a show. So that's kind of what I'm working on this summer. I went out for the first time in drag on Tuesday to Lab, though, for the Lady Gaga after party. That was an interesting experience. We had painted our faces like brown, and it looked so. When I looked at the pictures afterwards, it was very unique look. What is my top tip for a novice rent boy? I would say make a goal for yourself. If you're gonna do it, be smart about it. Don't like spend your money on something. Either save it and save up and buy a flat or a house, or go for school, for college, or just spend it on something that that's useful to you, like experiences, traveling. Don't spend it on some drugs and partying, and that's just a waste. That would be my number one tip for someone who wants to be a rent boy. I would have to say the worst thing about Berlin is it's a very easy place to get trapped and to get sort of stuck, because it's so much cheaper, and the lifestyle is so much different from other places, other cities especially, that you kind of lose track of like it would be hard to move from Berlin and go to Paris or London or New York, because you get used to a certain lifestyle here, and it's like it would be such a shock to move to another city and have to be part of like the whole rat race of like, you know, making money and having a very expensive rent and that sort of thing. So yeah, I think that might be a setback, I guess, of living in Berlin, or trying to leave Berlin. Am I a top or a bottom? Didn't you ask that question to Ron also?
Yes.
I'm both, actually. Yeah. I mean, it depends on my mood. It depends on the person. What is my most secret desire? That's the most retarded question I've ever... Fuck off.